Our story begins on Valentine's Day 1900 when a small group of investors filed articles of incorporation for the Graniterock Company. They'd purchased a little quarry beside the Pajaro River near Watsonville, and Arthur R. Wilson, a young civil engineer from Oakland, took over as manager. A.R. had experience in mining and construction, and he quickly had the business off and running. The quarry supplied rock for railroads and other construction, and Graniterock crews built buildings and roads throughout Northern California. At first, the only way to mine the granite was with picks and sledgehammers. Men shoveled broken rock into wheelbarrows, then dumped it into horse-drawn wagons for transport to the railroad line. They slept in the quarry bunkhouse, ate a 5 a.m. breakfast in the cookhouse, and earned a day's wages of $1.75. In 1903, Wilson installed a new steam-powered crusher to boost quarry production from 12 tons per day to 20 tons per hour. Then, one April morning in 1906, a disastrous earthquake struck. It overturned rail cars, twisted train tracks, and destroyed the new crushing plant. Graniterock was temporarily out of business. So, A.R. bought up all the bread he could find in Watsonville, loaded it into his wagon, and took it to San Francisco to help the relief effort. The quake created a huge demand for new construction, and Graniterock companies supplied materials for all sorts of projects. In 1915, San Francisco's Panama Pacific Exposition celebrated the city's rebirth. Our company was awarded the Gold Medal of Excellence for crushed rock, the first of our many awards for quality. After World War I, California's economy was booming and Graniterock grew with it. We built bunkers along the railroad lines from San Francisco to San Luis Obispo and supplied rock to local construction businesses. By now, automobiles were replacing the horse and buggy. Paved streets became an absolute necessity, and we were busy installing gutters and building streets and roads. In 1918, we built a highway known as Cauliflower Boulevard to connect the towns of Castroville and Salinas, and one of the summer laborers on the crew was a Stanford University student named John Steinbeck. By 1922, A.R. Wilson's partners had moved on, and that year he split his business into 3 separate companies. Graniterock produced rock and sand products, Central Supply sold building materials, and Granite Construction handled the construction projects. Then, in October 1929, just a few days before the stock market crash that led to the Great Depression, A.R. suffered a massive heart attack. His son Jeff became general manager, and his young widow Anna took over as company president. The Depression took a heavy toll on American businesses, and our companies were no exception. In 1936, Anna Wilson sold Granite Construction to its managers, and the 2 companies have been completely separate entities ever since. Despite these setbacks, Graniterock continued to progress. We opened California's first asphalt concrete plant at Aromas and also introduced the state's first fleet of pre-mixed concrete trucks. During World War II, new construction projects supported the war effort, and the quarry at Aromas was modernized and expanded. A.R.'s daughter Betsy and her husband Bruce G. Woolpert took over company management in the early 1950s. Together, they guided Graniterock through years of tremendous development in the Monterey and San Francisco Bay areas. Materials were needed for new homes, highways, and construction projects, and new plants went in from San Francisco to Monterey. Bruce and Betsy retired in 1986, and their son, Bruce W. Woolpert, brought fresh energy to the business. He introduced a new focus on personal development and the empowerment of all Graniterock people. Bruce emphasized the importance of strengthening our local communities and making a commitment to community service. During the 1980s, Graniterock undertook a major investment to completely modernize quarry operations. A giant mobile primary crusher, new wash plant, and secondary crushers and conveyors were installed. An innovative computer-automated truck and rail car loading system was unveiled. We acquired additional concrete, sand, and recycling operations and formed a construction division that would soon become one of California's finest heavy engineering contractors. In the 1990s, Graniterock became internationally recognized for its creative and innovative systems, highest quality products, and precise, fast, and flexible customer service. We were awarded America's highest honor for business excellence, the Malcolm Baldrige National Quality Award.
And in the small business category, Bruce Woolpert, co-president and CEO, Graniterock Company, Watsonville, California.
And Graniterock people traveled to Washington, D.C. to accept the award from President George H.W. Bush. On February 14, 2000, our company held a gala celebration of our 100th anniversary. We opened an expansive corporate office in Watsonville to prepare for the new millennium. With the information age, our quality-focused research and development technology produced groundbreaking systems to advance productivity and customer satisfaction. But the first years of the new century brought tremendous challenges. In 2008, our industry was hit hard by the deepest and longest recession since the 1930s. Before it was over, on June 24, 2012, we were faced with the sudden death of our company president and CEO. For the first time, executive management came from outside the Wilson Woolpert family. Today, a renewed emphasis on safety and the environment and extensive investment in technology, plants, and equipment have strengthened Graniterock and its people. Structures, grinding, and cold-in-place recycled asphalt paving units have expanded our capabilities, and building materials, transportation, and customer services continue to grow. With new management structures in place, we remain family-owned and family-focused. Generation after generation of Graniterock people find new opportunities for growth and advancement in an ever-changing world. Still, Graniterock leaders continue to carry on the values of quality, innovation, and respect for people that were first established by our founder, A.R. Wilson.